The world believed the Dragon Queen was dead, but in the Far East, an army was already rising in her name. And the most terrifying part, Westeros had no idea. Months after her resurrection in the Shadowlands, Daenerys Targaryen no longer hid in the temple. Word spread through the distant kingdoms. A silver-haired queen who could walk through fire had returned. At first, people came out of curiosity. Then they came out of hope. Former slaves, exiled warriors, forgotten tribes, and soldiers who had once served fallen empires. They all came to kneel before the Dragon Queen. Behind her stood the great dragon Drogon, whose shadow alone could silence an entire army. But Daenerys did not immediately speak of conquest. She watched, she listened, she learned from the mistakes that destroyed her before. This time, she would build something stronger. In the ancient eastern city of Ashe, Daenerys began gathering power quietly. The Red Priests proclaimed her the Flame Reborn. Merchants funded her. Warriors pledged their loyalty. Entire tribes began flying banners marked with a three-headed dragon surrounded by fire. But Daenerys had changed. She was no longer the young queen who trusted easily. Now she ruled with patience and fear. One night, the mysterious priestess Miriel came to her with a warning. The flames show a storm coming from the west. Daenerys' silver hair moved in the wind as she stared toward the distant horizon. The west betrayed me once, she said quietly. This time, they will kneel. Rumors reached Westeros far across the sea. Whispers began reaching the ports of King's Landing. Sailors told unbelievable stories. Stories of a dragon flying again in the east. Stories of a queen who had risen from death. Most people laughed at the rumors, but one man did not. King Bran Stark sat silently in the throne room as ravens brought the news. His strange green eyes closed, and through visions, he saw fire. He saw wings. He saw the return of a queen the world believed dead. Bran whispered one chilling sentence. The Dragon Queen lives, beyond the wall in the frozen north. Jon Snow lived among the free folk. He had left the wars of kings behind, but fate had not left him. A traveler from the south arrived with strange news. A dragon has been seen in the east. Jon froze, because deep inside, he already knew the truth. Back in the east, Daenerys stood before tens of thousands of warriors gathered in the desert. Drogon landed behind her with a thunderous roar. The army fell silent. Daenerys looked across the endless sea toward Westeros. Her voice carried across the wind. They thought the Dragon Queen was gone. Her eyes burned with fire. But dragons do not die so easily. Drogon spread his wings. The sky darkened. And for the first time in years, Daenerys spoke the words that once shook the world. Prepare the fleet, because in the next chapter, the Dragon Queen will begin her journey back to Westeros. And when she arrives, the Seven Kingdoms may face a war greater than any before. Part 3 is coming soon. Subscribe now, because the legend of the Dragon Queen is just beginning. The world believed the Dragon Queen was dead, but in the Far East, an army was already rising in her name. And the most terrifying part, Westeros